Hey, welcome to VSB TV. Today I've got with me Carol Lang from OnTap Social Media. How are you today, Carol?
I'm doing very well, Kevin. How are you?
I'm doing sensationally. I'm glad to see you had a great weekend, as we were discussing. Now, really exciting stuff. So many different things are happening. And the world of social media is one of those things that both seduces and frustrates the crap out of small business owners.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's one of the top sources of frustration for a lot of small business owners trying to do it themselves or trying to figure out, who they should get to do it for them. Every step of that process can be overwhelming, and it's constantly demanding. That's the thing with social media. You forget about it for a couple of weeks, you're really going to lose out on that exposure and those customers.
Absolutely, and there is such a plethora of customers out there. We can, reach out to all of the people, more people than we can actually handle work for. However, if our messages aren't hitting the mark, they're just not hitting the mark. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, you can make a very bad impression as well. If someone sees one post that they really don't like, they'll unfollow you, and then it's going to take a lot of effort to kind of get them back and get them back into your customer base.
Absolutely. So, look, I'm a big fan of the consistency of social media, and if you're not consistent, you're just not there, right? And that's one of the things. One of the things I love about what you talk about consistently is the strategy around creating, creating your content so that you can save time, because social media is easy to get sucked into a talk.
Yeah, absolutely. Creating a post day by day is, look, some people you can do it. And for those people, props to you. You have a good idea every day. You enjoy doing it at the end of the day, going through your photos. But I'd say most business owners really struggle to have that set into their routine. And when you don't have it set into your routine, you're always going to miss days because you just get tired, you get overwhelmed, you don't know what to post. And so what ends up happening is you aren't consistent. And on top of that, I'd say if that's the biggest boon of not having a strategy, the greatest pro of having a strategy is that you can plan for things in your schedule. So if you have a promotion coming up, if you have a month that you're really pushing a certain product, you can see this long-term strategy of your social play into your business success.
And the thing that challenges me, I guess, a little bit is social media is so organic and is so dynamic. It's changing minute by minute, reacting to the news that's happening live and all that sort of stuff. So where does strategy fit in?
Yeah, so we at OnTap Social, we do strategy and we do content creation, and we work on a 3-month sort of strategy refresh. So every 3 months, and sometimes every month, depending on the client, we look at what posts are doing well, what posts aren't doing well. We check what the competition's doing again, and we'll usually just swap a couple of the types of posts that we make. We might change up the formats, add in some videos or animations, or go back to photos. And basically, we do that because not only is social media changing really quickly, your customers, when they see posts from you every day, they're going to start recognizing patterns and they're going to get sick of them. So usually we recommend, having a couple sets of content that you can swap out and use so that you're actually keeping things fresh and you're keeping on top of your strategy.
Fantastic. And it is that importance about doing that. So next week, you're going to be talking about within the thing, we're talking about creating a month's content in a sitting, and the importance of the strategy behind that. And you will save a fortune of either time or money if you have a clear strategy before you sit down.
Yeah, definitely. And the nice thing with, again, doing everything in one sitting, you can mark it on your calendar. You know you're going to do that. You don't have to stress about it down the line. In the workshop, we'll talk about how to schedule all of that. So even when it comes to posting, it's just going to go up automatically, and you'll feel a lot better because the decisions you made about content will be informed. You have done your research, and you have this clear step-by-step process that's going to get you to a content plan.
Fantastic. So next week, so who is this for?
Yeah, so this is for, I say small business owners. It can be for anybody. If you're an employee that's doing social media or you find yourself wanting to take on that task, this is for you as well. And this is actually, it's not just for business owners who want to do their social media themselves. Because even if you're going to hire a VA or you're going to give this to an employee, an intern, whoever, if you have a strategy that they can follow, you're going to have consistent social media. So if they leave and you have to replace them one day, or if you take over, there's a Bible and you know sort of what kind of content, what's the guide to creating it, what does the copy usually look like, is it based off your blog releases, is it a photo that you take every day? So it really just helps you pass off anything as well. So whether you want to do your social media yourself and you want to have a guide, or you just want your company to have proper social media strategy that you can continue to use, come to this workshop. It's definitely going to be a huge help.
And three cool things that we've already discussed that people are going to get. One, they'll learn how to create a strategy. Two, they'll actually learn some tools that they can use that will save them a massive amount of time. Scheduling tools and also different content tools to help them create the content and that sort of stuff as well.
Absolutely.
And as well, they'll get some insights into how you think about social media. So they're going to leave with absolutely huge amount of value in this particular session.
Yeah, and don't be worried if you're coming into this and you're thinking, oh, well, what if the tools are expensive, or I really want to do a scrappy version. We're going to cover in the workshop. Here's the free version. Here's something if you want a little bit of pizzazz, or if you really want to go premium, these are the tools and this is what we use. And so there's lots of options. It'll be a pick your own adventure, and yeah, you'll come out of it with something that works for you.
Fantastic. Another one that I absolutely have to see. So thank you very much today, Carol.
Thank you, Kevin.
I'll be able to watch it to learn how to sell dog beds. Look, I do love your work. You do make things seem effortless. And so thank you very much for your support for us throughout the last year.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Look forward to doing it more.
Awesome. Thanks, Carol.